Marhaba everyone, welcome back to the Loving Amman podcast show where we dive into everything that makes our city vibrant, alive and uniquely ours. I'm your host, Tariq Shami, and I've got a lineup of heartwarming, hilarious and downright exciting stories to share with you today. So buckle up. Here's a quick rundown of what's been making the waves this week. So first off, on Sunday, Jordanians rallied behind Ayman al-Ali, affectionately known as Mr. Jordan, in his ongoing battle with cancer. Ayman's resilience honestly has inspired so many people, and recently he's put out a couple of photos that are kind of shows the drastic effects of cancer. We'll be going over that. On Monday, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Hussein represented Jordan on the global stage at the COP29 at Baku, Azerbaijan, where climate action was the focus. Tuesday brought romance to the forefront as Safa and Muhammad from Love is Blind Habibi experienced an unforgettable serenade by Aziz Maraka. On Wednesday, however, we had some controversy when Chef Safa and Dana described Jordan as a desert country, which prompted passionate responses from Jordanians. And on Friday, the Nashma gave us a reason to celebrate as their draw against Iraq secured our position in the World Cup bracket. So, let's start. Ayman al-Ali, or Mr. Jordan as he's popularly known, he's known as the Mr. Jordan. Around a year and a half ago, he was diagnosed with stomach cancer, and his story has been honestly both heartbreaking and inspiring in equal measure. He's been battling cancer since June of 2023, and he's been very open about his journey, sharing his struggles, but also his moments of joy. He recently took a couple of photos and videos when he went to Wadi Rum and ate the food there. So, despite the obvious toll that the cancer is taking on his body, he's really getting out there, and he's still he's going to his niece's birthday, not even birthday. He's going out, he's doing stuff. So, he really is carrying his signature smile that's touched so many hearts. And what's truly incredible, honestly, is how many Jordanians have come together to support him. When we posted about him on Loving Amman and even on his own posts, there was thousands of messages and prayers to help him out, to give him support, to tell him da'awat, to make sure that he's going to be okay, and hopefully that God gives him protection and all the strength to keep going. So Ayman, if you're listening, know that all of Jordan stand behind you. You really shown us the true meaning of strength and resilience. Now, shifting a little bit more political and more to the global stages. His Royal Highness Crown Prince Hussein made headlines at the COP29 in Baku, in Azerbaijan. He was representing Jordan in his father's stead, His Majesty's stead, where he delivered a compelling address on the challenges we face, like water scarcity, which is very important for Jordan as the most water insecure nation, ranked the most water insecure nation in the world. So he highlighted a couple of solutions such as solar energy projects, and really honestly put our best foot forward while His Majesty was in Saudi Arabia. And speaking of moments that are absolutely unforgettable, honestly, Aziz Maraka serenaded Safa and Muhammad from Love is Blind Habibi. So Muhammad is from Jordan, Safa is from Iraq, I believe. Aziz, the king of poppy love songs here in Jordan, created an unforgettable experience as he sang one of his iconic love songs during a live performance in Abu Dhabi. Safa and Muhammad were dancing with pure joy. You have to see the video. They went up, they danced together in front of the entire crowd. So it definitely created some lasting memories. So you should very much check it out. It's an incredibly cute video. But shifting to something that it shows that this week was not exactly smooth sailing for everyone. Chef Safa and Dana, who is a Palestinian chef, She stirred up some heated discussion with her comment about on one of her recent podcasts, where she said that where she was explaining kind of the differences between Mansaf, that is the Jordanian Mansaf, and the Palestinian Mansaf, and she said that due to Jordan being a desert country, the Mansaf has predominantly more meat in it, more goats, less rice, more bread. This was on the Bufaina podcast. While she might have been referencing, just specifically, the cultural roots of Mansaf, many Jordanians felt that this comment misinterpreted, the beautiful and diverse landscape that Jordan really has, in the north, etc. So social media quickly clapped back, sadly, filled with, videos showcasing the greenery of Ajloun, the Bean, and the Jordan Valley. Trying to prove that Jordan is not like so much like it's just more than desert sands. But a lot of people came to her defense as well, like saying like, okay, yeah, most of the east of Jordan is desert. It's fine if she said it was desert. She was trying to explain the intricacies of Mansaf. And yeah, like a lot of people didn't understand what a big deal was. So there was a lot of like two sides of an argument on this one. Also, a lot of people didn't like the fact that there is a difference between Palestinian and Jordanian Mansaf, feeling that like they both share the same roots. So definitely, we want to know what you think. So go to our post about this and please comment and tell us what you think about the whole situation. But moving on to the biggest news, kind of, when it comes to sports, at least. Yesterday, we, the Nashama, the Jordanian national team, drew against Iraq. And Amman went, at least Amman went wild, right? Okay, so it's a draw, yes, but it keeps us in second place when it comes to the draw bracket stages of the qualifications for the World Cup. And so, the energy across the country is ecstatic. The streets were alive with celebrations, honking horns, waving flags, chants of support for the team. You'll see all of that and more on our video that we posted yesterday night when we were covering all of this. It was a 90-minute game. It was a very strong defensive play from both. We had a lot of videos of the crowds from both sides, for Basra and for Jordan, for Iraq and for Jordan. Really putting it in their all when it comes to بشجعوا their team. We're like behind their team and we're trying their best to support the team. So there's tons of videos on our page as well as showing like kind of the pure energy that came with this game, honestly, especially from the fans. So, it's moments like these that remind you just how much football means to us as Jordanians and as Iraqis. Not as Iraqis, but for Iraqis as well. It's not just a sport, it's a source of pride. And here's to the Nashama continuing their journey to the World Cup. We're all behind you. So that's all for this week on Loving Amman. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. And always keep loving Amman. Ma salama. Thank you for tuning in into the Loving Amman podcast as part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts from.